What's up, neighbors? Alright.
Neighbors. That's a fantastic intro.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you want to make the intro?
Alright, no, that was it. That was the intro.
Oh. Okay. Well, what are we talking about today?
So, what are your opinions on what's going on in Washington?
Well, I friggin' hate government in general.
Okay, so you're a
I'm a libertarian.
I would call myself that to a certain lesser degree. Like, I do believe that, I believe mainly that there should be government limitations, mainly just so we don't turn our planet into a volcanic space rock.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I think,
But I do think every man should earn for themselves. And of course, by man, I mean human.
Yeah.
Not man as in male.
Yeah, I'm a hardcore libertarian. One could call me hardcore, because I'm one of those people who believes that the government doesn't have the right to restrict its people to do pretty much anything besides harm another person. And I hate most governmental programs except like the military and the police because we need those.
Yeah, maybe public education really isn't.
I don't really. I mean,
if we could find a solution for public education that didn't involve absolute privatization.
Yeah.
Just because I get it, like running a business through education, that's understandable. But you think to a certain degree, you need quality teachers who actually give two craps about their students, which for this redacted school, or we could actually say like the school name, and then I could send it to you to add it to.
Yeah.
And as you can see, this isn't a professional setup whatsoever. So we could, at the school we both go to, there are some teachers that we can both agree on that aren't in it for, like, they're in it to teach the students and just the bare minimum, or they're in it to just be friends with the students and teach them.
The question is, why do they do it? Because, of course you have teachers who are interested in the intellectual development of the students. But then you have, teachers who don't really give a flying foot about what happens to the kids. And it makes you wonder, why are they here?
Alright. So, and realistically, if there would be a stretch to even say that there are any teachers that are in it for the money because,
Yeah, because you don't really make a lot.
Teacher salary is not like a running gag, and
yeah.
We could actually make this our Coke thing because we basically just have we have the Diet Coke in the shot.
Yeah.
Here, you're already getting it? Alright, just do it,
Yeah, we'll just cut it out later.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Yeah. So the public education system right now is, it's crap. I don't think many people can argue with that.
I do think, the outer city and the rural areas, it's actually not half bad, but in the inner cities, even the suburbs like ours.
Yeah, well, definitely where we go, it's much better than, downtown Kansas City, places like that. We can bleep it out.
Yeah, we can bleep it out or just redact it.
Yeah, so...
we can just put cough syrup over.
Cough syrup.
Yeah, that's a reference to another material that I may or may not be uploading later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
Yeah, so, there's a lot of work that needs to be put into the education system to reform it, because our education system has been pretty much the same for the last century or so. There hasn't been... the purpose of school is still the same to make a factory worker.
And especially for, high school, it's to prepare you for a 9-to-5 job.
Right, yeah. It's to prepare you for
what
work.
do you do in a 9-to-5 job? You sit behind a desk and you do work, and then what you do in high school, mainly, I will say, especially in our school, which is upper middle class at most.
Yeah.
It's you do have some freeform classes, the multiple fine arts classes, which I'm a huge proponent of.
Right, yeah.
I do believe that if public education goes down as it is, we still should push the fine arts classes because not only do they provide students with a sense of culture, but they also do provide, students who aren't as athletically gifted, such as myself, better opportunities to do extracurricular activities.
Yeah, I enjoy school. Like, there are a ton of I love fine arts. I'm not a theater kid, but I like my theater class, and some of the classes are a lot of fun, and I like that schools are really making that reform to put more career-oriented classes in school.
Yeah, because even back whenever our parents were going on, if I went to school back then, I wouldn't have any of the needs to be a proper what I want to do in life, which is to really become a gig musician as well as as well as scoring music for different forms of media.
Right. Yeah.
Which depending on how lazy I am, I may or may not have a score to this.
Yeah. I like I said, I really like fine arts programs and stuff, and I enjoy high school overall. But I don't think there is a reason to have it. In my opinion, you pretty much have everything you need to know before college in middle school, in elementary school.
Well, just have an incremental, even if there's not any necessary classes for high school, just make it, then fine. Make it focus on just developing better social relationships and maybe having, just have it be like a college preparation period.
Right, yeah.
Just focus on, okay, you're going to go to which college? All right, take these classes.
Yeah, well, I'm not a fan of, being forced to go to school, right? I enjoy school, but I don't like the idea that I have to go to school.
Yeah, I do think the fact that it's it's you could legally, I'm pretty sure you legally could get arrested if you weren't at school, which we are, by the way, it's just we're in a, that's pretty obvious because what degenerate has these at home.
Yeah, so I think, in my opinion, so you said you like high school, but you think it should be more of a college prep time?
Either that, it should go into one of two ways, actually teaching us new and valuable resources, or just an overall focus on prepping us for college. Or, have multiple different high schools for multiple different reasons. Have one of us prepping for just the average workforce, which is how do you flip burger?
Burger? Yeah.
You take burger, and you take spatula, and you just flip. Yeah, by the way, my chair is kind of built around the meme sort of.
Yeah, I like memes.
Yeah. He's a meme simpleton, but.
Thank you for that. Okay.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't demean my co-host like that.
Yeah. So you like high school, but you think it should be a college prep thing. I think it should just be completely removed. I think that that students should have a much less time. I guess, in school, because you spend from the age of 7? And
no, are you talking from elementary school?
Oh yeah,
I started at 6 or 5.
Yeah, but that's like preschool, right? Because 7.
No, that was kindergarten.
Okay then. Well, you start from 5 to 7 in kindergarten, and then by the time you're through college, you spent,
at least a third of your life.
Considering extremely long time. And the sad thing is, most of the stuff you learn in there you forget and you don't need.
Yeah.
Now, I'm all for exploring and learning things.
Different career paths that aren't necessarily the most directly financially viable.
Or even hobbies. I like to make up languages in my free time, or make up words.
No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, if you do research on things, I think I've learned more about the English language, besides, elementary school and the basics. I think I've learned more about English from my hobby of making languages than I have from English class.
Even, I could say the same thing. A hobby of mine may not be making English languages, but making languages, not just English languages. That's
right.
Language. But, so for a while, I wanted to be a linguist because I love the development and the intricacies behind different languages. So I would watch videos on just accent coaches, basically splicing, accents in movies, and they'd always go into detail about how the tongue is, and I just thought that was really cool to hear the intricacies behind speech patterns. For mine, I sound somewhere in the range of a toddler and a drunk 17-year-old.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because I can be articulate at times, but other times not so much, as you can clearly see throughout this video, because I can tell I've already been slurring my words, which is what I'm doing right now. All right. Wait, hold on. Let me check the time.
11:18.
And we get out at 11:20. So do you want to start wrapping it up?
Sure. Okay. Well, that has been our education
rough draft.
Yeah, our education talk, because we kind of completely moved away from government, which no one really cares about that. Yeah. And we are now criticizing the education system. So come back for our final draft. And
or even the second episode if
the second episode.
If this stuff gets shown enough support, or even if I just find that I actually really like doing this.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Heck, I could actually even get different guests if you guys want to. I could get I could have Chris, right?
Yeah, I know Chris.
Christopher Griffin, not the Family Guy character. We could get him in here, even though he'd probably take it very not seriously, but.
Yeah.
Still, it would be fun.
Okay, well,
all right.
We're out of time, so
we're out of time, and thanks. See you later, neighbors. That's not what I'm calling you. That's just what I came up with. All right.